Hey guys, I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. You're a returning subscriber as always, guys. Welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Guys, listen. I do a lot of stories on here that deal with children sometimes, and this story I'm about to do is out of Cleveland, Ohio, and this is one of the worst since I've been covering these type of stories. The worst case of child neglect that I've ever seen, and total parental irresponsibility. This lady right here, I'm about to name and show, needs to be torn apart by horses. I'm gonna just say it like that, drawn and quartered. And this lady that I'm talking about is this female up here, Crystal Candelario. She's 31 years old, Cleveland, Ohio resident. She had a 16-month, I'm reading off my white screen, 16-month-old daughter named Jaylene Candelario. Jaylene is dead. How is she dead, you might ask? Her mother decided to go on an 8-day vacation to 2 separate places and leave this child in the house by herself at 18 months of age. 18 months. Think about that. Guys, let me show you the video clip and we'll come back and talk about it.
All right, our breaking news night continues now on Cleveland's west side. Everywhere at 5 o'clock, we told you about the death of a 16-month-old.
New at 6, neighbors telling 19 News the child left home alone while the mother went on vacation. The mom now charged with murder. Our Katie Wilson has been working her sources all day long on this horrific case.
She's live with a glimpse of what this little girl's family life was really like. Katie.
Brian, Tiffany, it's hard to imagine how this could possibly happen. 31-year-old Crystal Candelario now in jail. Neighbors say she left her baby at home to die. And making matters worse, neighbors I spoke to say they would have gladly taken in this 16-month-old if they had only known. According to court records, 1-year-old Jaylene Candelario was found in this home on West 97th Street Friday. Neighbors I spoke to say they were shocked and heartbroken to hear the news because they got to know and love little Jaylene. They say they took Jaylene in many times when Candelario went to work, even describing her as one of their own. According to these neighbors, Candelario left Jaylene often.
It wasn't really her mom that was taking care of her, it was her grandma that was mostly taking care of her. Her mom always wanted to go out and just left her with her grandma and all that.
That neighbor we spoke to says that Candelario's grandparents also lived in that home, but they're on a separate trip right now. Her bond was set at $1 million. We're still waiting on the medical examiner to tell us how exactly little Jaylene died. Any updates?
Now, guys, I'm going to be honest with you. When I saw this video, I had to do this story. Why, you might ask? Because I know a lot of chicks back in the day that is like Crystal Candelaria. Live with their grandparents, live with their mothers and stuff, old as can be. Kind of attractive. Got a baby that they never have around them. When you see them, you'll think they never had kids. Leaving the grandparents to raise the child. Usually the grandparents are really old, sometimes extremely elderly. This is a scenario we always see. This right here is the equivalent of a bum bitch. You know, I say some bum ass dudes. This is the equivalent of a bum ass girl. What she got going for her, like I told you, beauty's a gift and a curse. A lot of times people be beautiful, they don't have to grow up because they still, they can get by on their looks, and a lot of people give them what they want because guys always want something from them and they think they're the object of desire, but the conditions never change. Perfect example. You're 31 years old, live with your grandparents, and you just had a baby. So what, you was 29 when you had the baby? Just turning 30? From the time you was raised with them all the way up to 30 years old, you didn't get the run out of your system? You still feel impulsive to hit the street. You didn't learn anything. Remember, I told you the first 6 years, really the first 4 are pivotal in your development on who you're going to be and how you're going to be out there in the world of life as an adult. She missed all of that. Missed all of it. Have a baby? It's okay. I live with my parents. Baby come out, it's cute. Oh, they like the baby. Whoop, I got to escape. Hit the street. You know your parents didn't do you the way you did your child, so they're going to take care of the child. That's more responsibility on them when they raised you already and probably your other siblings if you have some. And now they got to start this cycle all over again with a baby that you made and the dad ain't nowhere to be seen. For real, they don't mention the father in this. And you'll see a lot of chicks like this, pretty as can be, got a baby, don't even know who the daddy is because they so fucking wild in the street. This woman is a piece of shit. You went to fucking Puerto Rico for some fun and sun while your fucking baby is in the house turning into fucking beef jerky because she's too small to reach the sink or open the fucking refrigerator because she don't have the motor skills. They left the baby in the house. I know she was screaming and hollering. Oh my God, listen. You might as well put somebody in a room with no windows or doors and just leave them to fend for themselves until they waste away. That is torture at its most. That baby, 18 years on this planet, only to fall to that demise because of your carelessness. She need to be in extreme isolation, no food, no water. I'd turn her into a dehydrated salamander. For real. How selfless is that? You didn't think of your kid when you was on vacation? When you was with this dude or whoever you was with, you never thought, damn, my baby's home. You didn't look at your baby when you was leaving, knowing this baby is not going to survive when I leave. You might as well have took that baby out there into the wilderness and let it take its chances against the wolves and bears or whatever. Think about that. She gave this baby a death sentence. At 18 years old, it was other options. The neighbors knew her. The grandparents, guys, went on vacation right before she decided to go on vacation. And I guarantee you, she never told them she was going on vacation. She was jealous because they was leaving and she was stuck with the baby. She probably had a dude, hey, I'm about to make a move and stuff. I'll go. Held down by the baby. Boom. So it don't make no sense. You returned last Friday, she returned and found the baby unresponsive because he died of dehydration, extreme dehydration. It's messed up. Officials say, look at this, officials say 31-year-old Crystal Candelario told them she went on vacation to Puerto Rico and Detroit on June 8th to June 16th. Investigators said she returned home last Friday to find her daughter unresponsive. Investigators said the 16-month-old daughter was extremely dehydrated. Neighbors said, we would have gladly watched the baby. See, it's always options. Nobody in their right mind is going to let a child go without to where it perishes. Even people that might not like you will respect the life that's there that can't take care of itself and take on the burden, even though it might be beyond their means. People will self-sacrifice to save a child because a child is the future. She had this baby and it was nothing to her. You had a little girl, probably looked just like you. Oh, it was a cute little baby. But you can't get past your own fucking vanity and your own selfish ambition. Now you're dumbass in jail. And I hope they put the weight of the prison on you. What y'all think, man? This is some sickening mess. I'm Stock Mike Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Dudes, leave these chicks alone. You know what I'm saying? A girl that's pretty, she didn't do that to herself. She was born like that. So you don't owe her nothing. You can just admire it. And if her mind matches her looks, you got something. But if not, man, Leave them alone. For real. Guys, take care.